What's up, y'all? Welcome to Move a Reformer. We got a full body for you, lots of booty. Let's do it. We're gonna start in a reverse wheelbarrow. So we're gonna be on one yellow spring. That's all you need. Slide your knees onto your platform, hands onto your carriage. Tailbone is tucked, belly is pulled up, and then chest is hollowed out. I'm gonna slowly press my carriage away for 4. Send it out for 3. Furthest point 2. And 1. Find your furthest wheelbarrow. Slight pause. Exhale, drag it in. 4. Shoulder stack. 3. Right on top of the wrist. 2. And 1. I send it right back out. Now make sure you're not pushing your booty back to your foot bar. You're not arching through your back here. Spine is staying nice and long. Gotta start that watch for it to count. Right. All right. Just working through this wheelbarrow. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can walk your hands closer to the shoulder pads. That will stretch the spring a little bit less, giving you more work. If you need more support, hands closer to the edge. And if you want a lot more, you can always ditch your yellow spring. Let's add a push-up. Next time your shoulders stacked over your wrist, you drop your chest down to your carriage. Exhale, press it up, send it all the way back out. 1 wheelbarrow. And push-up. All right, y'all, when I count you down, we're gonna hold our furthest point, work into some tricep dips. Here in 10. Warming up here. In 5. Send it out, hold it out. In 3. Furthest point in 2. 1. Furthest point, you hold your carriage. We bend the elbows, dip them down towards the silver rails. Exhale, extend. Bend the elbows, dip down. Exhale, extend. Good. We'll combo this all together in 5. Arms go long in 3, 2, 1. Drag it in. 4. Shoulder stack. 3. We push up in 2, 1. Drop it down nice and slow. Exhale, push it up. Slowly send it out. You give me 2, maybe 3 tricep dips at your furthest wheelbarrow. Time under tension, nice and slow. All right. We're gonna finish in the push-ups. Here in 10. Just your push-ups in 5. Just the push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. You can pop it up to the toes if you want more of a challenge here. We've got lat pulls on our risers in 10. Yellow lightest, high yellow intermediate on the second row of pegs. Blue heaviest in 3, 2, 1. Pull it in. Change your springs if you need to. Walk your knees up against your shoulder pads. And then we're gonna carefully walk ourselves all the way up to our risers. Grabbing onto them, holding at the top. Now, my booty is hovering over my heels. Arms are nice and long to start. My chest stays proud. I drive my elbows into my ribs for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. 4. Arms go long. 3, 2, and 1. Exhaling as you drive your elbows in, making sure we're never letting our chest drop, our booty lift. All right, lots of core, full body stabilization here. We'll pull it up, hold in 5, all the way to the top in 3, 2, 1. Pull it all the way up, hold. Now we're gonna really slow pull up quick, release. 3, 2, 1, up quick for 1, release. 3, arms go long. 2, all the way back. 1, pull up quick for 1. That's your pace, let's go. Back slow, up quick. When I count you down, we go for speed. Up for 1, back for 1. In 5, take it up in 3, 2, 1. We're up 1, back 1. Maybe you catch and release. You're trying to maintain your form here. Just moving a little bit quicker. We got 1 hold to finish. You'll meet me at the top of your pull in 10. Top of your pull in 5. We're there in 3, 2, 1. Release halfway back, hold. Little pull up an inch, back an inch. Pulling crunch in 10. Hands drop down to the silver rails, springs stay the same. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands drop down to your silver rails. Release your knees under your hips and then back your knees up so that the tops of your thighs are resting on your shoulder pads. From here, my shoulders are stacked over my wrists. Similar setup as our wheelbarrow. Booty is tucked, belly is in. I press into my hands, round out through my spine for 3. Big crunch through center core, 2 and 1. Inhale, slowly release, 3. Knees go behind the hips, 2 and 1. Never locking out the arms here. Rounding out through your back, driving your knees in. Slowly releasing, good. If you want this heavier, walk your hands forward towards your risers. If you need this lighter, walk your hands back towards your platform, making the spring stretch a little bit less. If you want a lot more, you pick it up to your toes, you work through a pulling pike. We'll add a pulling wheelbarrow in 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees behind the hips, shoulders glide backward for 3, 2, 1. Big pull through your lats, drive it in for 3, shoulders stack, 2, 1. We crunch, 3, exhale, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly release, knees fall behind the hips. We got it all the way back out. 1 wheelbarrow, 1 crunch. It's getting spicy. All right, y'all, when I count you down, you'll meet me in your tightest crunch. We'll hold there to finish. Here in 10, tightest crunch. In 5, drive it and hold. In 3, 2, 1. Drive it and hold around your spine. Look at your knees. You release it out an inch. Exhale, crunch in an inch. Out 1. In 1. You got 10. We got platform bridges on deck. We'll ride it home. Change springs in 5. Out of this in 3, 2, 1. Ride it on home. Change your springs. We're on a yellow or no spring for the challenge. If you need more support, it's a blue. We'll come laying down. Head to the headrest. Heels to your platform. Arms come long down by your side. Now I'm gonna drive through my heels, send my hips up for 4. Big squeeze, 3, 2, and 1. At the top, I got a straight line from knees to hips to shoulders. My back is an arch. My hips are not overextended. Booty is squeezed. We're gonna drop the hips down an inch. Lift them up an inch, squeeze. Down an inch, up an inch, squeeze. We'll roll it all the way down in 10. Your goal this whole time is to keep your carriage pulled into your platform. In 5, hips high in 3, 2, 1. We roll it down for 3, 1 vertebrae at a time, 2. Booty taps the carriage on 1. We drive through the heels, send the hips back up for 3. Big squeeze, 2, and 1. You roll it right back down just as slow. Rolling up, rolling down. All right, y'all, when I count you down, we'll hold hips high. We'll move into a hamstring extension. If you want more work into your legs, arms go long to the ceiling. If you need more support, you really think about pressing your palms down and into your carriage. Hips will stay high in 3, 2, 1. Hips are high. We slowly open the carriage for 4. You can rock back onto your heels if you like. 3, furthest extension, 2, and 1. We lift the hips 1 inch higher. We pull through the hammies, drag it in. 3, close your carriage in 2, all the way in 1. You lift your hips 1 inch higher. Send it all the way back out. Just this hamstring extension here. Trying to keep your knees and toes parallel, not rolling out to the outsides of our feet. Keeping the work in the hamstrings. Good. Out of our warm-up after this. All right, y'all. When I count you down, you'll hold your furthest point. We got half range in 10. Furthest extension, we're there in 5. Glide it back, hold in 3, in 2, and 1. Glide it back, hold, we drag it in halfway, 3, halfway in, 2, 1. Send it back out for 3. Legs go long, 2, and 1. Halfway in, all the way back out. Hammies should be lighting on fire. We'll hold halfway in 4, halfway hold in 3, 2, 1. Freeze your carriage, maybe you float your arms up with your hips, you're up an inch. Down an inch. We've got 10. We'll roll it down. Hug the knees. Transition into our curtsy lunge. Box should already be set. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Hug your knees. Take a stretch. And then roll all the way up.